Hello. I know it's a bit late, but yeah, it is what it is. Genie, welcome to. Oh wow, Genie. That's a good way to start. Not good that I was following you there. Charlie, now, my predicted winner, actually. Let me make sure that this is working. Yes, it is. Awesome. So yeah, Genie's been disqualified for the session for blocking the pit entry. That's a shame. He did spin there, so yeah, he'll be starting from the back of the grid. Maybe he can take the win like AMG did last time out in Russia. Charlie, you could see, gets a bit of a moment there. Using all the corner on exit. I think he's backed out. Lots of yellow flags here. Aaron Zandvoort. Yeah, it's a nice track, this. It's a very enjoyable one. A bit of a roller coaster here. Here in the Netherlands. And just Charlie, purple sector 1, purple sector 2, even though he has backed off. Looks like he may be going for another lap. But yeah, I believe that'll be Croc crossing the line first, technically, to finish his lap. Charlie will get this done. It's about a 1 minute 10 to a 1 minute 12 lap on this circuit, and Charlie's just done a 1:13. So yeah, that's definitely not an actual lap. Croc up to the line now. This will be provisional pole. It's a 1:10.9. I guarantee people will break that time. Maybe Croc was just put in an incredible lap. XR School goes 1 minute 19, goes P3. It's obviously not going to be enough. SideJ 1 minute 12. I believe he was pushing for that one. I may be pushing again. Double push. I don't know how the ERS is on this track. Yeah, welcome everyone to Zandvoort. The high line obviously does not work here on this game. I wish it did. It would have been a great slingshot to see. I believe that's Neo coming up to the line now. 124 is to start his next lap. Actually, I believe he backed out of that first one. Trying to use everything he can on turn 1. Well, we'll see what happens here. I believe there's a mark. That's AMG at 111.8. That's definitely not going to be enough. Insanity at 111.4. What kind of tires are they on? Actually, tires. So Insanity and AMG both on mediums. Now, his Insanity is on an in-lap. He's approaching car off track. Now, Charlie sets the pace, 110.7 for Charlie Arc. And original pole now, but I don't think it's really going to do anything. Former Kitten on an out lap as well. Shaney is on a lap, I think. Yeah, it looks like a lap for sure. So we'll go away from that to Kitten, who is joining Sector 2. There is Stealth in the AlphaTauri. He's back and doing a lot better. He's a lot cleaner on 22 at least. He's a lot nicer in chat. He's not really too toxic. Toxic at all, really. Not expecting too much from him. As Oka also back again, the return of the king here, but it'll be interesting to see how he does. I mean, this is his game. I mean, 2020, he's got 2 championships. That's yellow flag. I believe that's Kian Robbo. No, Kian Robbo, that's AMG. And Kian Robbo goes P4 in his first race back. We're right on board with OMG Oka. Now, the return of this driver, Genie, saying he's so stupid, spun in T1, he got DSQ'd. Yeah, I know. He blocked the pit entrance. It does that. Allows Oka breaking down into turn 1. It's a good exit, I believe. I'm not too versed in 21 anymore. Here, as we see a Williams off. He breaks a lot for that corner. I'm surprised as we now head into the end of Sector 1. Beautiful winding corners here in Zandvoort. It's an absolute roller coaster of a track. As I said before, he's getting his front wheel on the grass now. It's a bit of a correction mid-corner and still moving. Yellow flags where he's coming up to now. Still just barely kissing the curb on the entrance and kissing the curb on the apex. And now using everything he can, trying to just get that car rotated in. Does not hit that apex as much as he would have wanted to. But this is only his first lap. And now he sees a car in front of him as he's pushing. He's the DRS. There's only 2 DRS zones. That's one of them. As we approach the second one here. That is a Merc. Now, maybe going to get in the way here of Oka. There will be some dirty air. Yeah, so some dirty air for Oka. I don't know how he'll feel about that. But now it's a toe. It'll turn into a toe. Does he have to lift? It looks like a bit of a correction. He taps the ball in the exit. What is this lap going to be? Up to the line now. OMG Oka goes P5 behind his teammate, Joshi Boy, with Kitten now coming up to the line. Has Kitten backed out of this lap? It's a 57. Up to, yeah, he's backed out of that first lap. Now he's going for another. So now we'll watch Oka, former Kitten's lap. Kitten obviously missed the last race. Goes onto that curb, the same one that Genie spun on. And now, oh, Kitten. Gonna have to box a new set of tires and everything. That's a shame for the Aston Martin TP. Some drama that has come out since the last race, since we last talked. Aston Martin found with Genie, attended Genie, the man in the Ferrari who DSQ'd. He's a 22 Tier 3 driver, at least he was, for Aston Martin. He was found to be intentionally sandbagging. Now this was not in compliance with Kitten, the Aston Martin TP 422. Genie would be DSQ'd from Tier 3 and moved up to Tier 2 now for the rest of the season. No ban, no quality ban, no race ban, as the admins figured or found it to be enough of a pen to be 0 points. Just be that far behind going into the last part of the season. 4 races down compared to the rest in Tier 2. But Kitten found to be asking a driver to sandbag. So, as we head up to the line now, he surely will box. No, he's going to go for another lap. Surely those tires will not be in the window. 118.1 for Kitten. Still P15. He goes ahead of someone, even though he spun on that lap. Well, watch from the broadcast mode here, but back to the pen that we heard. Kitten found to be asking one of his drivers, attended Genie, who did not sign with him for 21, but was planned to when there were still 2 tiers here, and he found to ask his driver to sandbag, and that was found to be with evidence and proof. Aston Martin would take a 100-point pen in every single tier, therefore pretty much disqualifying them. As Joshy Boy goes provisional pole by 400ths of a second, I believe. Yeah, 400ths of a second about. As we see Kitten now heading into the final sector. Does not go purple sector 2. I'm surprised with that. It's Kitten now using a bit of the curb. I don't think this is going to be any spectacular lap. Or maybe I'm going to be dead wrong and he's about to set provisional pole. But who knows? 8.5 minutes left in the session. Kitten using every single part of the curb that he can. The Aston Martin pen not laying over him yet. Here, Kitten up to the line now. This is going to be a 1:10.8. A 10th off pole. So yeah, this was definitely a good lap. But not enough for provisional pole here. Charlie Ark still in the pits. Joshy on his in-lap now. I don't see many others doing anything else. I'm gonna actually link this stream. So twitch.tv. I'm URFL official. Gonna mark as read. General announcements. Boom. Boom. Live on Twitch, commentating T121. There we go. Good. Sanity's retired. Wait, what? What? Oh! No. No. No, he's retired in turn 3. No one's coming up to it now. Absolutely no. Oh, can we get to the Haas? Maybe the Haas can show us? A slide DJ? No, who's that? That's the Williams. Can we see the Williams? Shaney is showing. Instead, he just went straight on. I think he had a moment. So I think what happened was when you're coming through that fast turn left, turn right, the fast right-hander, you can lose the car. And I think he just was too aggressive on throttle. And when you have to save it, it's just going to go straight on. There's nothing you can do about it at that point, and that's a shame for not the championship leader, but effectively is, with the Ghoul 17 taking a mental break and away from all games. I believe F1, of course, being one of them. We wish him well, and hopefully we can see him back again soon, because he was on a tear as of recent as Karazu now starting his lap. We'll look around for people on their laps now. I believe there's an Haas, 2 Haas's on laps now. Light is on an out lap, and Slide DJ is not on a lap, so Kairazo, I believe, is the only one on a lap right now. Oka, 600ths up, 4/10ths up now. Oh, this could put him this could put him P4. And if he can find more time in Sector 3, which I can assume he can, as there was dirty air in this final corner, he won't have the toe up to the line, but he will have clear air. No tap up against the wall this time. Up to the line now. This could be provisional pull that we're seeing. Is it going to be P4? the 100th off, 9,000ths off former Kitten for P3. That's a huge lap from OMG Oka. Who is he going for it again? I believe he is. Does he have the ERS? It looks like he does. That's interesting. I didn't think they'd have the ERS to go for another lap. It's Charlie York! 1:10.623 provisional pole for Charlie York, who's been on a tear as of recently. Oka's a 10th.5 up. No. Surely not. Surely not. He's not going to hop on his first day on this game and take pole position here, away from the veterans of this game now. The ones that have driven so much. Kitten's on his outlap now. Insanely, the highest he will get is P8, and I don't think he's going to hold on to that P8. It's now half a tenth. He's lost time because of those tires not being as new as they once were. As now he's going to get dirty air from Kitten, or maybe a toe. The way you're looking at it, light goes provisional pole. 1:10.6.11. What a lap! Oka now is going to have the toe up to the line. It'll be dirty air or toe, whatever you want to pick. There he goes ahead of Kitten. A 1:10.801. He's going to have to sprint into the box now. Kitten's on a lap. Joshy's still in the box now. I need me some water. And a closed window. Jesus. There's no way. Wow. Wow. Kitten's a 10th.5 up. 10th.5 up is huge. That is truly huge. Roadrunner's still in the pits. Now he's going to come out. A lot of drivers should be coming out now. Charlie is boxed. Joshy in the box. They still have time to come out and get another lap in. Kitten getting a bit of a toe from Light. Light needs to get out of the way. Light does get out of the way. That's a toe! Wait! Kitten's just been gifted a toe by Light. Oh, we'll have to see how that goes. That's going to be very controversial here. As we head into the final corner now. Kitten gets on the curb! He has to save it! Qualifying over! Oh, that's qualifying over for Kitten, who rejoins. Has to get out of the way of the Aston Martin. Sorry, that's the Alpha Tauri. And now OMG Oka now on an in-lap. He's run out of fuel. So this is going to be interesting. They'll have to blitz it into the pit lane. Now Stealth goes provisional pole! 1:10.5. He's lagging like crazy. But what a lap! The Alpha Tauri driver making his comeback here. That's a beautiful helmet as well. I'm surprised he has a helmet. But wow, that is it. Actually, it's a Gasly helmet, isn't it? That is a beautiful helmet, though. I gotta say, what the fuck is that? That's disgusting. That's just brown. What the fuck am I looking at? There's a sorry for the language. There's a Haas just off the track. Maybe he is out of fuel, but I'm just shocked. Stealth just set provisional pole. Kitten will be able to get another lap in if he wants to. As we see some drivers entering the pit lane now. I don't think... Yeah, Stealth's not on a lap. Light's not on a lap. Croc not on a lap. I believe he's starting his lap now. Yes, he is. So we'll see what Croc can do. Cabo's on an out lap. Now on his lap. Sylph 2 seconds down. Shaney 9 seconds down. Tried Football 3.5 tenths down. Roadrunner a 10th down. I don't know, 1:14. That's not great from the former championship challenger. As Light now starting his lap as well. So this is a fight for pole still on. Kitten on an out lap as well. I believe he's come out behind Key and Robbo. Yeah, he has. And Roadrunner goes P9. 1:11.1 on the mediums. Not too bad, not too bad. AMG now exiting the pit lane. Oka exiting the pit lane as well. Joshy exiting. This is going to be interesting. Stealth staying in. Maybe putting on a new set of tires. Trying to go in as quickly as possible. Come on, Stealth. Maybe you can get out really quickly. Light on a lap now. I believe is Kitten. Who's the furthest driver that's going to get out? I will just stick with Light now. Light needs about a half a tenth. Sorry, a tenth. What the fuck am I saying? About half a tenth? Yeah, half a tenth. It is half a tenth. I don't know what I'm saying. It's half a tenth of a second to get pole position. Stealth's going back out now. So meaning Kitten starting his lap now we won't ride on board with him because there's so many people on a lap. I don't want to just focus on one driver and miss out on anything else. Shaney's retired. from the session. I don't know if that's on track. That might be. But Kitten now heading through the corner. Kian Robbo, I believe, also. Oh, sorry, he's gone P13, so that's it. That's qualifying over, I believe, for Kian. AMG's on an outlap. Kitten, purple sector 1 is 300th up on his time. This would put him ahead of Oka, who's also on an outlap. Beautifully missing that corner, missing that curb on the inside. He's using everything he can on exit, anything he can on the entrance, and anything he can on exit as well. Using as much as possible, barely kissing the apex. That's beautiful from Kitten. This should be way up on his time. He needs about 3.5 tenths to get. Oh, he's only 7 thousandths up. So is all the time in Sector 3. It'll have to be for former Kitten. Aston Martin, we're up towards the front in time trial with the McLarens. Absolutely kissing the apex there, using everything he can on the curb. Now up to the line. Absolutely using everything he can in the banking. Up to the line now. Former Kitten goes P4 at 1:10.7. And it won't be enough. Light has boxed. Qualifying over for Light. He's on his lap now. I believe Stealth just made it across the line, so he will be able to do his lap. Joshi, a 1/10.5 up. He's heading into the final corner. Oka's invalidated. Qualifying over for Oka. The highest he'll get is P6. And Sandy will be able to start in the mediums. Joshi up to the line. What can he do? Pole position! What a lap from Joshi. 1:10.462. But we go back to Stealth. Back to Charlie Ark, who's invalidated. Stealth with a chance here to set pole position again. He's 200ths up. What can this lap be? What can this lap be? Stealth, it's mesmerizing now. Can he do it? Can he do it? Take pole position away from Joshi Boy. The two rivals as it's come to be on track. Stealth up to the Sector 2 line. He's 300ths up. It won't be enough for pole position, but maybe the time is in Sector 3. He had to avoid Kitten in Sector 3 on his lap before. If he can just kiss the apex here, he gets on the curb, it'll lose time for him. Oka's on the inside just sitting there. I don't think this is going to be it. I think Stealth is throwing it away. What's this lap going to be up to the line? It hasn't done it. 800th down. I believe he lost it in Sector 3. I think it's pole position again. Joshi Boy, have you done it? Have you done it? I think you have. I think you have. Joshi Boy 009. Take a fucking bow. Wow. 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 What a lap. 1:10. I didn't even get to see it again. Again, I didn't get to see it. You didn't get to see it in Jeddah. Didn't get to see it in Zandvoort. But pole position for Joshi Boy. Oh! What a lap. Yeah, it's it. Joshi. Oh my god. Pole position with 0.2 laps left of fuel. 800ths! 800ths! Joshi Boy, you are on pole position here for this Dutch Grand Prix. What a lap! Stealth P2 as well, locking on the front row for McLaren and AlphaTauri. 800ths away on his first race back. Light also on his first race back, and the Haas a 10.5 back in P3. Charlie P4, 1.5 tenths back as well. AMG P5, the race winner from Sochi. Former Kitten P6. Oka back in his first race with McLaren. P8 for AlphaTauri. P9 for Roadrunner. Rounding up the top 10 is Kian Robbo. P11 Insanity. P12 XRX School. P13 Impulse Neil. I'll go all the way down to the end. Kairazu. P14. P15 Slide DJ. P16 I believe is Slilth. As Insanity saying he hates Zandvoort, his least favorite track. I can tell, mate. P11. That is going to be a huge story here. I'm going to intro the track. I'm not going to have much time to do this, so I hope I can get this done. 1 second, let me pull up my notes. So yeah, let's just welcome you all to the Netherlands. It's the home of the Dutch Grand Prix, and it's Orange Army. Obviously, definitely favoring Max Verstappen anytime they come here. It's 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, 4.259 kilometer circuit, 2.646 miles. If you're American like me, 36 laps that we're getting prepared for now. It was an 18-minute quality session that we just saw Joshi Boy take pole for the second time this season, if you count that Jeddah preseason race, that mesmerizing lap that he did there. The lap around here was a 1:10 to a 1:12, and we saw that in qualifying. It was around a 1:10 to a 1:12. I don't know if anyone was in the 1:12s, but see, the green light is out. I did not say wait. You're fine. As there, Zealous. Hey, Zealous. As mentioned, Ghoul stepping away for personal reasons. There's no one in the box with me today, commentating. They've all ditched me. Mel was supposed to race, he didn't today. Oka, racing again. Blake is working. Runner, racing. So yeah, I've been ditched. And yeah, and we saw the Insanity Viv rivalry bubble over as we saw last time out. Viv stepping away for more personal reasons. As we saw, it's Joel. Hey Joel. As we see 5 red lights ahead of the drivers. And we're underway here in Zandvoort. Here, Stealth, I believe, gets a good start. He's not going to be alongside. Is he going to be able to send it into turn 1? No. Joshy holds on to the lead. Now, Light going to have a Charlie arc up his inside. It's still going to be there. Charlie has to let him back through. I believe AMG up into P6 as well. Oh, sorry, down into P6 with Kitten round the outside. What a move on Charlie arc. As AMG trying whatever he can to try and get through. As we look, the tires, Roadrunner on the mediums, Insanity also on the mediums. He's stuck behind Killer Croc. Yellow flags out. That is, oh God, fucking hell, Ferrari again. I can't, like, Ferrari, like, they don't have anything. They have, I can't say anything nice about them because every time it's just, oh, it's Carrazzo's never filming. Carrazzo, you don't make this easy on me, man, to root for you. You don't make this easy for me to root for Ferrari. Well, anyway, Mr. Stealth. Still P2, he's held on now. Former Kitten up into P4, Charlie P5 still behind. The predicted pit stop strategy, soft hard, soft medium, not the strategy as AMG touching that inside curb. So will we see a 2-stop or a 1-stop here? That's going to be the interesting one. Stealth brushing up against the wall now. As we see Joshy Boy set the pace at 1:16.8, obviously that will be broken as this is the first lap as Joshy leads from Stealth, from Light, from Kitten, Charlie, AMG, Oka. P8 is Cheney somehow a 5-second penalty in the pit lane for Cheney as Carrazzo will also off the box. P8 Roadrunner, P9 Killer Rock rounding at the top 10 is P10 in Insanity, P11 Kian Bravo as Kian somehow saving the car there, trying to get alongside with Insanity. He's not going to be able to get it done as Croc's lost the position now to Insanity. Not going to be able to do anything though as Insanity's passed and maybe Croc having a look around the outside. No, definitely not going to get anything done there. As Roadrunner about 2.5 tenths behind there. Not too much. It's not. I don't expect there to be too much here. Yellow flags. No, Oka. Oka has spun round. That's a terrible rejoin as well. I wonder if that'll cause some controversy. But Oka qualified in the top 10. He's out in the P17. The King's return it's not going well now, is it? I don't think he has any front wing damage though, so he should be fine to continue without boxing. Joshy Boy, helicopter shot. There's Joshy, still leads us away. What a job done off the line. 13.5 now. It is going to be the fastest lap. So I'm surprised that he held the lead. Oh no, Carrazzo. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? I want to root for you, but I just got to root for Genie who's down in P13. And you're down in P19. Joshy Boy still leads here. Pulled an 8/10 gap on Stealth as well. Light P3. I'm surprised Light in this. The two new drivers, Light and Stealth, all the way up in this. By the way, that is Stealth. Oh, the helmet's gone for the race. But that is a disgusting helmet. Look at that. It's brown. I'm sorry. That is a brown helmet. It's a shit-colored. Oh, Kian. I believe he's going straight on there. Kian, what are you doing? That's a VSC. Oka, I don't see Kian. Oh, I think he lost it going into the corner. I think he hit that inside curb, and Kian Rabo out of this Grand Prix. It's not saved Carrazzo because it's a virtual safety car. Maybe he can box for the hards, but he's already on mediums. I don't think anyone will box here under VSC. The Delta famously not too good around here. It's a bit weird as we see the VSC light flashing. It's Joshy heading through the banked corner. I don't know when this will resume. Stealth just having to back off a bit. Light, though, I'm very surprised with him. He's pleasantly surprised as well. He's far up the grid. His first race back, really. And yeah, I mean, it's just an incredible job done by Light. If there is I hope there's a safety car so I can go like grab something to eat. Maybe like a Pop-Tart, who knows. Maybe some eggs. As Joshy still leads. This is a long safety car. VSC, sorry. I believe it's gonna go green now. Stealth really turning back up to standard mix on the fuel if I had to take a guess. Joshy still leads. DRS has been enabled. We're green flag racing now. Stealth gets a great jump though, gaining about 2/10 just on that restart. I don't see any too close battles as AMG was close. Charlie also close to former Kitten, but it's not going to be too much. There's not too many battles that are going to happen here. This track is famous for DRS trains, as with the winding nature of it and these 21 cars. It's just not going to be the best. Here is Charlie. Still behind. Yeah, it's just going to be one long DRS train, if I'm being honest. And Insanely still behind Roadrunner, looking to get past with DRS. Now enabled. And better run out of the corner. So toe now. He's going to offset himself now. Get back in the toe. Enable the DRS. Use some ERS as well. Roadrunner's going to go a bit defensive. He said he's going to be gifted the outside. Can he get it done? Round the outside goes Insanity. Can he get it done? Round the outside. Oh my goodness. What a move. I think he's got it. Oh, Roadrunner just pulled across him. Yeah, Insanity couldn't go anywhere there. That's not Insanity's fault. But he's got Croc on his outside now. Croc gonna get the move back past. He got hit. No, sorry. I believe he lost position to Insanity earlier on. And Insanity this time got squeezed by Runner. I don't know what Runner was doing there. It wasn't his corner. He wasn't clear on the left to be able to do that. And that's a shame. Roadrunner's self-inflicted mistake there. Joshy Boys lost the lead. How have I missed that? So Joshy Boys lost the lead down to Stealth, but with the DRS, he should be able to stick with him. Yellow flags out on the main straight. That's Kairazu. I believe that's just a glitch here. Joshy's still right behind Stealth. I think he's going to get him right back. Here's Stealth. I'm not too sure we'll defend this. I don't think he can do anything to defend this. Is Joshy not offsetting himself? He's just going to use the toe now. Try and get Pag past using ERS. Here, look at this. Charlie defending, lights defending all the way to the line. Joshy's gotten past. Down the inside goes Joshy. Charlie trying to get it done. Round the outside. He's not going to get the room on exit. No, he will. What a grip. What traction. Wow. Charlie's gotten it done round the outside. He gets it. Wow. What a move. Stealth goes a bit wide. This is going to open the door for Charlie to try and get past. No, Stealth gets a good traction and grip on the exit. I think this is just going to be them trading positions here at the front. As what a move by Charlie Yark to get around the outside, muscling his way there. Is Insanity. Wait, what? Insanity spun, I think. Yeah, Insanity spun. Insanity spun at some point in there. He's spun. So he's down to P12 now. He's lost a huge chunk of time, and P2 in the championship could really be at risk here for Insanity. Here, we could have been P1 with a good result getting ahead of Ghoul. And Light goes very deep on the brakes, and Kitten sees that, trying to do whatever he can. There's a white line on the track. I wonder who... I'm not going to make that joke, actually. Light heading into the final corner. A bit of a moment there. AMG still right behind. This is a beautiful shot, by the way. Please, give it back. Give it back. Yes, Kitten right behind. He's going to be able to have the run now. On Light. Can he get it done? No one's going to gain elsewhere. Kitten's going to hold back and just wait for another chance here to try and overtake. As we see Kairazu right behind Tried Football on the hards. If Kairazu's on the medium, should be able to get past it, Kairazu. Here's Roadrunner back on the hards. The hards look to be a tire of choice here. Kitten right behind Light. Not going to be able to get anything done if he's smart. Which I have to say, Kitten's definitely very smart. As we head into the fast right-hander, there's going to be a lot of dirty air, so it's not going to be able to push as hard as you want to. Stealth also falling away from Joshy, who continues to lead here. I believe Joshy has led every single lap here, technically. No. I don't know when the Stealth overtook. I'll give Joshy the every single lap led award so far, just because I don't know. So I'll give it to him. Stealth still 6/10 back. I don't think he'll be able to get a move on here. 8/10 back now. Joshy's going to get DRS from Shaney. Oh, this is huge. Joshy's going to get DRS from Shaney. Shaney, of course, does not have to get out of the way. Does Joshy get the DRS? Like I said, yes, he does. That's huge for this Grand Prix, because Charlie right behind Stealth now, gaining. Charlie's going to go for it. Down the inside. No, nothing doing there. Charlie getting very close, though, all up in the gearbox of Stealth now. Not going to be able to do anything about it. Light still holding on ahead of Kitten. AMG's falling way back 2 seconds now. Yellow flags, Kairazu. Kairazu, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. Kairazu, you're breaking my heart. Kairazu, come on. Ferrari! Oh, man. Just here in the Netherlands, another heartbreak for the Ferrari TP. He hit the wall on the inside. I believe he had a moment coming out. Maybe he hit that outside exit curb. I feel bad. AMG definitely. So he said he had a moment. Yeah, that's why I assumed AMG. Habrazu, man, I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm really rooting for you, but it's hard. It's hard to do. It's a shame that that's happened again, but you're looking a bit like Blake last season at the start of the season, just DNFing every race. That Mega Spin Award is, you might have that Mega Spin Award on lock. Trying to make light of the situation. Yeah, 22, definitely Ferrari won 3 out of the 4 races on 22 yesterday, and apparently according to Karazu, he did take pole, and then I believe he got spun out, so he could have been 4 from 4. Something I don't think that's been done by a team yet in URFL. As Joshy's in every single car into the box. Stealth with a bit of a tap, no damage though. Oh, Light gets a 5-second penalty. I believe he got hit, so that should be able to get removed. He won't be able to take the pen, though. That should be removed. A lot of people going on hards. Joshy on hards. Stealth on hards. Charlie on hards. Light on hards. Former Kitten on hards. Wait. Oh, Sly DJ. He's going to come out behind Joshy? Yes, he will. So Joshy just beats him out. So now Joshy has the buffer to Stealth. That's huge. That is huge. It's Genie. All the medium runners have stayed out. Except for Insanity, who's also in for a set of hard compound tires. So is okay. This will be interesting to see. Sylph also in for a set of medium compound tires. It's an interesting one. I think he's expecting another safety car. Yeah, so Karazu. Oh, 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Stealth. A lot of these should be removed, right? Maybe. Oh, no. No, Charlie. No, Charlie. If that's a front right end plate that I saw missing, that's huge. I think that's a front right end plate gone. Stuff's lagging a lot. That is a... Oh, he doesn't have a front right end plate. Oh, that's huge. No, Charlie. No. Charlie with a front right end plate missing. I wonder what happened there. That's a shame. He's just done it again. It's a braking zone, Charlie. You gotta brake. Yeah, that one was not on Stealth. That was definitely on you, but he no longer has, well, any part of his front wing. Yeah, he's going to have to box. New front wing, new tires for Charlie Ark. That's a shame for the Red Bull driver. I got to say that second part was definitely on you. Stealth is... What are you doing? Stealth's in. Along with Sly DJ, along with Charlie Ark. So brake early, please. Yeah, it's a very slow pit lane going in. You need to be aware of that. So Charlie... New front wing, medium compound tires go on. He's taking a 5-second penalty as well. Stealth. New front wing as well. This will be a race in the pit lane for Charlie. Charlie, Stealth. Stealth gets out easily in front, actually. And Sly DJ also in front of the both of them. So Stealth on the medium compound tires. Sly DJ on the hards. Charlie on the mediums as well. Maybe not being able to stay out of Tried Football. I think Tried Football just got ahead of Charlie Ark. Yes, he did. So good on Tried Football. Charlie Ark exits the pit lane now. Shaney, with a chance to catch up. The safety car will go on the lap. Shaney needs to keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Need to catch up to the safety car. Neo, though, is going to lead yet another safety car here. He led it back in Austria, the first race of the season. He led the safety car back in Austria, and not famously, but he did say that he felt Insanity was just pushing him off the track to try and get past. And it's an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Blake will be happy with this. And if you want to say an Alfa Romeo 1-2-3 with Genie, and 1-2-3-4, sorry, Genie being a 22 Tier 2 driver, I wingmanned him along with Blake to get him into Tier 2. Teammates alongside with the reigning champion of Tier 2, 22. Joshy Boy, also Tier 1, 22, my teammate. We had a good battle. Please go check that out. It's in the Clips channel. The highlights, I think it's like 10 minutes of just us having fun. Oh, we're back in P10 and P11, just referencing Alonso stuff and all that. But yeah. Joshy, just a 1-2-3-4 for Alfa Romeo. However you want to look at it. So yeah, Blake should be happy with this, but 1-2, as these guys in front still have the box. And this may be able to get them to stretch their tires onto a medium soft. So this could be huge. Shaney's still trying to catch up, so this will not go another lap. He needs to keep pushing. Shaney needs to just push on. Shaney, you can't be lifting, you gotta push. You have to push now. You should be setting PBs at this point. Unless there's a delta, you need to be setting PBs. I can't. There's no reason I should be seeing 21 seconds down while you're under safety car, and there's no delta. As Killer Croc tried football and Charlie Ark in again. So Charlie on back to the hard compound tires. Croc onto the mediums for with a new set of tires as well. Tried on back onto the mediums as well. And Killer Croc onto the medium compound tires. Shane, you need to keep pushing, mate. 22 seconds down in sector. It can't happen. You need to be setting PBs. It's safety car. You're trying to catch up. You need to be setting personal bests. You need to be pushing in every corner. You have to catch up to the safety car. You're just going to come out way behind. So I don't understand the point of lifting under safety car when there's no delta. Unless there's a delta that I don't know about for you, Shaney, you need to be pushing. So I don't personally understand this, but who knows. As Impulse Neo, I'm still leading. Just using this to be able to do whatever he wants, really. As Genie says he's stupid. Oh, that was about qualifying. Pole position. Yeah, that was Josh doing that. Safety car in this lap now. We will watch here as Impulse Neo gonna be able to get it going. That's a good shot. Croc said Oka the second driver. So yeah, it looks like it. You don't see Oka's too far back. When is the safety car in the pit lane? I will let you know. I will let you know when the safety car is in the pit lane. Don't you worry. Safety car about to hit the pit lane now. When will Neo go? He's speeding up a bit. Yeah, I don't think he actually was. I think Gould just didn't go. Neo, when will he go? He's waiting a while. He's gone. He's gone. Neo has gone. Joshy Boy's retired. Oh, this is huge. The pulsator's gone. The pulsator's retired. I don't know what's happened. What's happened? Oh no! He was in the net lead of the Grand Prix. Now he's been DNF'd. This is gonna be huge. I cannot wait to see what's gonna pop off in the Discord. Here is now. We'll put this back up. Joshy on the main straight is gone, and Neo still leading ahead of his teammate. Kitten now has taken the lead of the Grand Prix, the net lead as well. So Kitten now right in this, and Aston Martin have been brought back. What's happened? He was fighting with who? Wait, Joshy was gonna be gone. Who could... Oh, Light. Oh, it was probably with Light. Did Joshy try and go around the outside there, maybe? And Light kind of pulled over? But either way, it's race over. As Kitten right alongside with Genie. Genie, an Aston Martin driver. At least he was. Maybe he has a soft spot for his team principal still, but AMG on for another great result here. Kitten right behind here. Can he get it done? Charlie Ark has also been brought back into this. He's saved now with P11. He can still bring this back, I think, for a top 5 here. As now, coming behind now, Shaney well, Shaney's out. Oh, no. No, you're joking. Croc's DNF'd! And another safety car! I'm gonna go get food! Haha! Oka's POV of Joshi, and Joshi got rammed up the wall. So apparently his controller died. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Means I can eat though. As long as y'all can't hear me eat. As long as y'all can't hear me eat. Nope. Can't hear me eat. Let's go. Alright, so the medium runners at the front still stayed out. Kitten still out on the hards. I'm surprised none of the hard runners are boxed from mediums at the end. Yeah, F121, baby. Welcome, Rooster. Former Kitten, still P4, AMG P5. Not too much has moved around. I mean, obviously, people have moved up because of the Joshi and Light incident, along with the Croc incident as lights on softs. And safety cars in this lap. So, obviously I'll leave the track map up. Track map up. And now turn it off. Let's get ready to go racing, boys. When will Neo go? Oh, it's gonna be another late restart. Oh, he's gone. So Neo's gone. I'm not seeing too much behind. No carnage though, as Insanity has gotten past AMG, and it almost goes in the back of his teammate, like Lance Stroll did to Alonso. And Insanity up into P5, the Aston Martins in the net 1-2 of this Grand Prix. Kitten trying to go around the outside. Now Insanity's up his inside, has to lift out. And AMG now got Oka to deal with behind. Oka right behind, trying to get whatever he can through. Insanity trying to sit back, letting his teammate work. Kitten needs to be able to get past to let his teammate start to use his pace. No send there from Kitten. I thought he might have. So nothing going here. I'm surprised the medium runners aren't gonna box now. As you can see, Genie's losing a lot of grip. And now Kitten alongside with Genie, heading into the corner. Genie, can he hold on ahead of Kitten? Around the outside goes Kitten. He's gonna get the space. A little bit, it's a bit of a tap, but that's just hard racing. And now, they're side by side going into the final corner. Genie gonna be allowed to go through, and Kitten's gonna get a big switchback now with a huge toe. Kitten will offset himself, get a better run. But Genie's gonna have the toe from the cars in front, and Genie is moving over with a. Okay, that's an interesting one. As yellow flag's out again. Please no, not another one. As Genie gonna get the room. Yes, he does, but he gets on the curb and Kitten his pass. And now Insanity can start to challenge Genie. He's gonna try the high line, high to low now. With AMG up his inside though. And Oka has to save the car. Oka had to save the car. Did not get to see that, but it saw the end. Here he's down to P10 with Stealth still in this, Charlie still in this. I'm surprised Roadrunner isn't letting his teammate through. Which honestly, if I'm Roadrunner, I'm letting him through because Charlie challenging for the championship and you're just reserving one race. AMG still behind, insanely 2.5 tenths behind Genie now. And Genie just going a bit wide there. He just doesn't have the grip. He does not have the grip. And Kitten needs to pull to the left to give his teammate a toe. And he has. And round the outside goes Insanity. What a move! And Genie's now going to be run out of room. And oh my, what a move by Insanity up into P4. And now they can start to come up and catch the front runners. There's Charlie has been let through past Roadrunner. I don't know if he's been let through or has just got through himself. As now Insanity getting chased down by Genie. Genie using everything he can out of that ERS. He's going to go to the outside. Genie trying to go deeper on the brakes. It's not going to happen. And now Insanity can pull away again. Here's Lights. It's the fastest lap of the race on those soft compound tires. Genie's still about 2.5 tenths behind. Kitten really closing in. He's trying to reel in. XRX School's going to have to defend like crazy for his teammate. No 500-point pen. It's a 100-point pen. I believe. It should be. I believe it's a 100-point pen. It's minus 100 for every tier. So basically, in the combined, they have 500-point pen. Pretty much. That is the idea. It's a 500-point pen, but it's 100 per tier. You know what I mean? Basically, if you finish behind them in the combined, you're kind of just a shit TP. You're kind of just a shit TP. Like, at that point, if you can't make up past a 500-point pen, when they're only OP and I would say 1 tier, which is this one, and even then, they're not really too OP, I would say. Helicopter shot, beautiful. Yeah, if you finish behind them in the combined, I don't really know what to say. Don't really know what to say other than it's kind of a shit TP. Or you just did a shit job. Or your drivers just did a shit job. Probably one of the drivers. But whatever. Tried football in the gravel. Rejoining the track, letting Shady do... No, please don't hit the wall. Thank you. Kitten's still behind there. Kitten trying to get whatever he can to get past. AMG not being able to get past. Wait, AMG lost position to Charlie. How? Wow, Charlie got past, I believe, with the DRS on that main straight. So now Charlie will try and get through on Genie. Maybe AMG's going to try and follow him through. Because he knows the door. If Charlie's going to force his way past, the door will definitely open for AMG. I'm surprised they're not boxing. I'm guessing they're waiting, the medium runners, for those soft compound tire window. Oh, Neo's gone a bit wide there. But Kitten's still stuck behind him. I'm surprised they're not switching places, the two Alfa Romeos, with the use of DRS. I think they need to on this. Yeah, on this lap they need to. On this lap they definitely need to. They need to box Kitten in, first of all. So what needs to happen here is Kitten's going to go for it. You need to box him in. So XOX School is going to get a good run on his teammate. Will he have enough to get past? I don't think so. Yes, don't send it. So yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So Kitten's just recharging ERS, I think. Unless Charlie's gotten past Genie, but a switch back here from Genie, and Charlie goes a bit deep. Now Genie does not have too much grip, and that's shown there. Just understeering into him. I don't think Genie just has. I just don't think Genie has the grip. I really don't think Genie has the grip. Warriors game going on as well. Warriors only down 2, heading into the 3rd quarter. Come on, Dubs. Here's Genie. Oh, wow! X-Ray School had to go off the track, has lost the position to Kitten, and now the rear gunner for Neo is done! And that's huge, because Neo's a sitting duck now! Oh, wow. Charlie's going to force his way past XR School as well. XR School has lost 4 positions in one complex of corners. He's gaining. On Charlie? No, he's not going to be able to get anything done there. But now, Neo is sitting duck. Oh, this is a shame for Neo. He's doing so well, and I think, yeah, it's done. I don't think he has the ERS. Kitten gaining. Here's me right on board with Kitten. He's going to go up the inside. Neo's going to give him a bit of a squeeze. He's trying to go down the outside. Goes Neo. He doesn't have the grip. You don't have the grip to get it down on the outside. Kitten, therefore, does have the grip to hold it on the inside. That's a shame for Neo. He's now going to be trying to push. Don't try and push those tires too hard. Try and catch up to Kitten now, because Insanity also still behind, and you might make a mistake. Very much prone to mistakes. If you're on older tires without the grip, you're trying to do the same thing that A, faster drivers do, and B, with better tires do. You can't match someone who's on a better tire and just, let's be honest, it's quicker. As Neo already falling under the DRS, he's going to try and stay in it. If he can stay in the DRS here, it'd be huge. But Insanity right behind, he's trying to have to force an overtake in an unusual place. Oh. Neo might submit that, because he's just kind of tapped him. Well, I don't know. I think Neo's fine with it. But yeah, Insanity, just a bit of a tap to get past. It's a bump and run, as they say in NASCAR. Or any GT cars, really. Charlie Ark still behind. Neo is going to have the DRS ahead. Insanity also struggling with DRS ahead. I believe the Astons only fight in the last 5 laps. So we'll have to wait for them to fight into the last 5 laps. Charlie gaining. He's going to go for it down the inside. No, nothing doing there. But AMG is going for it on the inside of Genie. Genie trying to hold on down the outside. He's not going to be able to get it done. No, yes, he is. What grip from Genie. He's still got it. Here's AMG still holding that inside. Genie's going to get forced to the inside here. AMG's got the high line here. He's going to be tapped a bit, and that's going to lose him some time. Genie holds on. But AMG's got a great run. He's going to use the inside here. Can he get it done to the inside? What a move this would be. But Genie's going to hold on. Round the outside. This is some great battling, but they're losing out up in front. Here is Roadrunner still stuck behind these two. And Genie now going to lose the DRS here. Ahead. And AMG round the outside. Oh my god. AMG just went round the outside. He's going to have the DRS now. And Genie, well, AMG, the track moves. The track moves. Oh, that's not room. The track does move, AMG. It does slightly move to the right, so you kind of have to give him the space, and he wasn't gifted the space there. So now Genie's got Stealth behind. Roadrunner has been passed by Stealth. Stealth is also going to have the DRS ahead. But Roadrunner, surely, but Stealth has also the... Look, see how Stealth has the toe up in front, so it's not going to be too much that Roadrunner can do. Stealth goes a bit deeper on the brakes, gets a bit of a tap, though, from... Oh, wow, that's a terrible move from Light. That is a terrible move. What did you think was going to happen? That is just bad. That's not even like it's a new game. That's just like a bad IQ move. Like, why are you sending it... Alright, and then there's that. And wing damage, I assume. Well... That's a shame. Charlie still 1.7 seconds back. Again, I told you, Charlie, not too far behind. He's back in it. He's back in it. So my prediction originally was Charlie, Insanity, Kitten. Right now it's same podium sitters. Kitten, Insanity, Charlie. So I'm not doing too bad. Just a question of when these alphas will pit. I mean, look how much counter stir they're having to do on exit of corners. Still with the DRS ahead is Neo. So, oh god. Yep, Ghoul's gone. So Ghoul will now box. No, really? Really? Not boxing. Okay. I would have thought box for softs. I don't know if this softs can make 13 laps though. So, who knows? Celso on the mediums as well. I don't know if the mediums are the quicker tire at this point. Still? Ooh. Almost spilled something. Well, Extra School has binned it. Neo's still up in P4. It's been a great drive so far for him. 23 laps. He loves a good long medium stint, doesn't he? Always up for a long medium stint is Neo. Genie also. Long stint for him. Stealth on the mediums, as I said. I don't know if he's gaining on AMG though. With Charlie falling out, he's lost 3/10 there to Kitten and Insanity, who are just DRS training each other, really. So it's not a surprise, in my opinion. Insanity, I think, is charging his ERS. No, he's not. Insanity, why not charge your ERS? I don't understand. Just charge it up. Do you really need it? I'm surprised he's using it, so maybe he's thinking, fuck the team orders, let me get past. As now they boxed Genie and XRX School both in. Oh, Genie needs a new front wing. Oh, I didn't know that. That makes sense now. So he's on the soft compound tire. XRX School also needs a new front wing. Onto the softs as well. So now Neo surely will box this lap. And I believe will come out P11? I think. P11? P10 or P11? Shaney now fighting with Genie on exit. This is the closest battle that we have right now, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, still 5/10s back. Oh, what? Wow, that's a grip. That's a lot of grip. Unless Shaney just let him through, that's a lot of grip. As Runner still barely hanging onto the DRS ahead on Stealth. Yellow flags, yellow flags, yellow flags. Stealth. No, Stealth. That's a shame. I believe he still has, yeah, no visual damage there, but Runner still barely hanging on in front. Oka wants Runner to drop out of that DRS so he can get up to P7. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another safety car as well. As Send the gaining. Yeah, is he using... He's not charging. I'm really surprised these Astons are not charging their ERS. I think Neo's waiting for a safety car. As Runner gained 7/10 on that straight. Wow. Not too much going on. Runner trying to get up the inside. Never gonna happen. And Siltson, I believe. No new front wing, though. Maybe he has damage, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Cell phone with the softs. And that'll be to the end. Tried football. Still on the hards. Almost about to be lapped. Well, still got a chance for a safety car. Especially with these soft runners pushing like crazy. Light also been passed by Genie. He's got another 11 laps to do on these soft compound tires. Wow. That is some lag. That is some insane lag. So the drivers we've lost this race is Roden are gaining. They'll still not be able to do anything. Yellow flags, that's tried football. Unfortunate, as he's now been lapped. Tires are a bit hot as well. He also has tried football in front of him. Yellow flags, light. Does he have a front wing? I believe he does. Now he has a reason to box. New soft compound tires, if he has them. He stays out. Okay. Yeah, he's spun on those tires, so there's no way they make it to the end. Neo still behind. Back in P4, waiting for that safety car. I don't know if AMG's gaining. We'll check race director. Real quick. AMG, last lap, so last couple laps, 13.9, 14.0, 14.4, 14.4, 14.0, 13.9, 13.9. Oh wow, those tires are still in good nick. Does AMG have damage? How is he not gaining on Neo, who's on 27 lap old medium? Can Neo go to the end? No, he started on those tires, didn't he? Yeah, he started on those tires. Oh my god, what a stint. He's still putting up good laps, which is surprising to me. Really taking care of those tires. Checo! Bit of a tire whisperer here with Neo. I believe Neo's got the Mexican flag as well. So, yeah, he does. Something in common with the Mexican driver challenging for the championship. Now, I have not watched the real life race yet. I need to do that after I'm done with this. Or actually, I'll watch the Warriors game and then I'll watch the real life race. But yeah, I haven't heard anything. I saw like a clip about, I saw like the beginning of a clip about like Esteban Ocon and like almost hitting someone. So I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't the only action in the race. Neo for about 4 seconds back, 3.5 really. He's losing out to Charlie, but he's also not losing out to AMG behind, which is surprising to me that he's not. Oh, sorry if you heard that. It's me. Roadrunner still P7 hanging on ahead to Stealth. Oka's got a lot of ERS. Looks like he's just saving for a push at the end. AMG still getting chased down by Stealth as well. It's very hard to overtake here, and AMG needs to conserve some ERS if he can. I don't know if he'll be able to. I think this might be the reason he's not being able to gain in front, because he's having to focus so much behind and defend with like the mental. I think most drivers know that when you're trying to catch someone ahead while defending someone behind, whether or not you're having to go alongside with that person that's coming up behind doesn't really matter, because you're still going to lose time because you're defending. You're more mentally thinking about how can I defend this, how can I position my car in this way, rather than let me get the most out of this lap, try and catch up to the car in front. Because realistically, with DRS, there's nothing you're going to do to get pace to pull out, what, 5/10 randomly? So you're going to have to focus more on defending than catching up, and that's what happens with AMG. This is what it looks like. But he is gaining on Neo now. As still behind Stealth. 5.5 Oka, wow, he's very close. He's not using any ERS though. Having to save the car a bit. No, now he's using ERS. So Roadrunner gonna have a look to try and defend. Oka also trying to defend. Stealth still stuck behind him. And Sanity 6/10 back. Charlie 3 seconds back. Not seeing too much. I wouldn't be surprised. You can see there's a look at the graining on the tires. Wow! Look at the front right. What does the front left look like? Yeah, the same. Does anyone else's tires look like that? No. Do Stealth's tires look like that? No. So Neo's tires have to be close to getting a puncture, right? Well, now they look fine. No, never mind. But yeah, surely they have to be close to getting a puncture for Neo. I mean, you could visibly see it. Who knows? Maybe they're still on 60%. That's incredible, though. The way he's been able to manage those tires, absolutely incredible. So, really not too much going on. I mean, Stealth gets close every lap. He's not going to be able to do anything. AMG gained about a second that lap. So, Neo needs to box soon. Runners, wow. Runner. Around the outside, can Runner go? This will be the first move that I've seen in a while. But no, he's not going to be able to do anything. No switchback as well as Stealth beautifully parks it on the apex. Nothing doing there. Oka just sitting back, watching this. Oh, Runner's gone up the inside. But Stealth went wide. Runner, what a move! As Stealth still alongside now. Runner had a problem with pulling alongside with someone before when he wasn't clear. Runner has to lift out, and Oka right behind cannot do anything about it. Interesting. I'm surprised he pulled out of that. Maybe he thought, I don't trust Stealth to go alongside? I don't know. So, interviews, this is what I'm thinking about already. I'm just going to interview storylines. So, I want to, if Josh is still available, I want to get him. Yellow flags. Doesn't really matter. If Josh is still available, I want to get him, because storyline. PSC. Yes. Who will box? Well, Neo will box, actually. This is huge. He'll come out ahead of the Haas. Oka's in as well. Soft compound tires. No new front wing needed. Why am I looking at the Red Bull pit box? What is this game? Why am I looking at the Aston Martin pit box? Man, this thing is fucking dumb. Sly DJ, can he get ahead of Oka as we head out of the pits now? Oh, Sly DJ's gonna get clear. So Oka now has to overtake him. Did Oka think it was a safety car? Why did he box? Maybe he's going for fastest lap. But Neo's on new softs, which is going to gain them a lot. So, final 5 laps as well, meaning that these two drivers are going to fight. They are allowed to... Whoa. Did you see that? I saw Insanity get very close to hitting Kitten there. DRS has been enabled. So, I believe Insanity still has it. Can I get out of this? Thank you. Insanity so does have the DRS. They are allowed to fight now. Stealth, as we see Light and Shady into the box. Stealth still 8/10 behind. AMG, who's been promoted up into P4 now. Roadrunner, P6. He's got the DRS on Stealth. Got the ERS now to try and go for it. Maybe a big send here. He's going to have a look, but nothing going there. As Stealth's getting a lot, though. 22 lap old mediums. Surely they look like they feel fine. I mean, Neo looked like they felt fine until about 28 laps in. And that's when they kind of fell off. As Light 2-second time penalty, Runner almost got to move up the inside as well. Neo gaining a lot now. So is Oka. So we'll have to see. They have 4 laps to catch up to this group and get past. Can they do it? And I think they will definitely get the fastest lap, which is, as of right now, a 1:12.641, held by Light. Genie's in. A new set of soft compound tires, I can only assume. Well, not new. Well, yeah, new front wing, so new set of soft compound tires. Neo 7.7 seconds behind. He's getting a second there. They are flying. The Runner's still behind Stealth. Oh, he's been the closest that he's ever been now. As Light now getting past Genie. Kitten sets the fastest lap of the race at 12.5, somehow on hards compared to what Light set, which was on softs. Yellow flags, Stealth. No, Shaney. He's backwards on the main straight. He's going to get disqualified for going backwards, isn't he? Well, he's just going backwards. Well, whatever. As long as it's not a safety car. Kitten still up there. Neo sets the fastest lap of the race. Oka now will probably beat it. Yes, he will. 11.5. 0.9. He's gaining a lot. Roadrunner still behind Stealth. Yellow flags. That's Genie. No VSC. They can still have a safety car, mind you. Still can have a one-lap safety car, which would be huge. Yellow flags again. So once they cross the line, no safety car window is closed once they cross the line. I think Genie left, which means he'll get a DSQ actually. No, he's still in. Sorry, he's just no. Sorry, that's my bad. He's blue flagged. He is blue flagged. He is definitely blue flagged. Insanity, still 8/10 back. I don't think he's gonna get it done. I don't think Insanity can be able to get it done here. He hasn't saved the ERS. He does have the DRS, but it's not gonna matter. They're the same pace. Actually, I think Kitten's a bit quicker. Charlie's fallen way back though. 7 seconds behind. Maybe he's pushing for fastest lap now. 6.2 back is Neo. It's not gonna happen. Roadrunner, 2/10 back. Can he get it done down the inside? Runner, yes, he goes for it. Maybe, no. And Light retiring in the pit lane. Safety car window was closed. There cannot be a safety car anymore because it would go in lap 36. Actually, technically, there could be. No, there couldn't because it comes out and then he would go in. No, yeah, no safety car ability to come out now. Roadrunner gets a great run. He's gonna have to try something there. Can he get it done? No. And Stealth now falling away. And Runner's gonna give him a tap there, a little love tap. And AMG's now driving off. It's been a long stint in Stealth. You can see the tires going. For Stealth, Runner's gonna tap that inside, and now that means he cannot push as much as he would have wanted on those tires. Neo consistently gaining, constantly gaining. Now, Runner, can he get it done? Maybe into this next corner. Stealth losing almost out of the DRS now. This is huge. Stealth's gonna have to burn. And to try and get back in the DRS of AMG. He's barely in it now. 9/10 is the gap. I'll need a great final corner. AMG's gonna be booking it, I can guarantee you. Stealth has it. So Stealth does have it. This is the last overtaking zone, really, for Runner. He's right behind Stealth. I can only imagine this will be a huge send. Here, will Runner go for it? Down the inside, he's gonna have a look. He goes for it. It's not deep enough, and Stealth will hold on. Now the only other place is that second DRS zone. We go back to the front. Kitten still leads ahead of Insanity. I can't imagine he makes up 8/10 out of random. Just pulls 8/10 out of his ass. 500th, and oh my goodness, Runner's passed. Runner's passed. Stealth has to get on the grass. Stealth, can he stay ahead? No. Can he maybe stay within this window to try and get back on that second DRS zone? Kitten, though, still ahead. Neo gaining a lot. Oka gaining a lot. They'll have to settle for that P7 and P8 with fastest lap for Oka, I believe. But Stealth falling away now. Stealth's falling away. He's fading fast. And now Runner's gaining a lot on AMG. Looks like he has pace. I think AMG's just falling off now. But if we head up to the line now, former Kitten, take a bow, my friend. Come back of the year. You absolutely legend. I fucked that up a lot. 1-2 for Aston Martin. Former Kitten wins here in Sandport. What a job done. Insanity. P2. Charlie. P3. It's the championship leaders that we thought would happen. AMG up to the line. P4. P5 for Roadrunner. P6 for Stealth. Obviously, Penn's incoming, maybe. Here is Neo, P7. P8, Oka. P9, Sly DJ it will be. And Stealth also, remember, had a 5-second penalty, I believe. No, that was Light, sorry. I was Light. Had a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane when I believe he got hit. Sly DJ, P9. I really fucked that win message up. I'm sorry about that. I did fuck that up. XR School, P10 for Alfa Romeo. Oka, P20. Huh? It just gave him a 20-second penalty. Why did they just give him 20 seconds? Randomly. What is that glitch? Well, we're just waiting for Shady now. It's you know, when you're this shit, I guess this just happens. He actually is like a couple hundredths off me in time trial in Austria. So I don't understand. It's like a 103.6 he did. So I don't understand how he's fucking lapped like twice. Congrats on the win for AMG. For Kitten. By the way, beautiful race. Yeah, now we get to go on to interviews. Let's do this. Invite to party. We'll get the top. Well, we'll get the stories. We'll just get the storylines, really. Neo's a storyline. Stealth's a storyline. All the storylines. Light's a storyline, technically. We'll get him in. AMG for sure. Where's Kitten? Charlie for sure. Hey, Insanity. One second, let me get Kitten in. Alright, keep it civil, please. Where's Kitten? Alright. So, okay, I'm gonna do a rundown of the points real quick. So Kitten won the race, P2 Insanity, P3 Charlie Arc, P4 AMG, P5 Roadrunner for Red Bull. It's great points for Red Bull, still trying to chase down Aston Martin in the Constructors' Championship, especially with that Constructors pen. Someone has an echo playing my stream. Stealth P6, great job done for the first comeback race of the season. First Stealth after missing most of the races. Neo P7, great job done from him. P8 Sly DJ, I don't think that'll stand though because Oka got a 20-second penalty somehow after the race. Don't know why. The game is just sucks, let's be honest.
Oka's talented.
Extra School, P10, that's running out of points. Stealth P11 after getting P5 last time out in Russia. Shame, but maybe he can get in off a penalty or something, maybe DSQ, who knows. P12, Genie, P13, Tried Football, P14, Shaney, P15, Light, the DNFs. Well, technically Light is a DNF, but whatever. It classified him as 3 laps down. Killer Croc, P16, Joshy, P17, P18, and P19 were Kairazu and Kian. Bravo! I'll get the race director real quick. Well, I believe we have everyone in that I wanted. Let me just check. Kitten's in, yes. Insanity's in, yeah. Charlie's in, yes. AMG's in, yes. Runner? Where's Runner?
I have no clue.
We'll get Runner in. Stealth's in, yeah. And then Neo was the other one I wanted. Oka, you're also in. So yeah, that's really it. So as long as I get... Yeah, so this is everyone. So we'll start with the lowest driver, which is somehow Oka. Oka, first of all, how you doing today?
Uh, yeah, thanks for having me on, but Jesus Christ. I literally specifically went in time trial right now, and then now I can drive normally. But on race day, I just don't get it. And yeah, I had an incident with light. Maybe my fault. I don't know. I need to look at it again. But yeah, so disappointed because me and Joshua were practicing prior. And I literally had pole in the bag. It was so easy for me. I just don't understand why I couldn't convert it in the actual session. There's like a mental blockade, you know. I just can't get the performance in. Um, and then at that point, you know, Joshy P1, and then he just gets taken out, and it was just blow after blow. I made a mistake, driving error, incidents. Well, really wasn't myself today, so not happy.
Yeah, it's a shame that that happened. What was your POV of the light Joshi incident? I didn't get to see it. And then Joel told me that it was incredible
I
from your POV.
I have no idea what really happened, but Joshua was on two wheels. To be honest, I really wasn't happy with Neo's safety car restart. I won't go too much into it because he's my driver at the end of the day, but I wasn't happy with him. And the inconsistency, I don't know if Light went into the back of Joshua. I have no idea what happened, but Joshua was in such a strong position and then ended up on two wheels, like sliding across the wall. So gutted for him, and he done a fantastic job. Got pole when he needed to. Yeah, I can't ask much more from him, so it's a shame.
Yeah, I think he definitely would have been. I think that was an easy win for him, honestly. I didn't
Yeah,
think anyone was touching him. I think Kitten, obviously, you saw the Aston Martins dominating, but they would have had
yeah,
to gone through the Alfa Romeos and the Ferrari of attended Genie. But yeah, I mean, I'm a bit shocked after seeing what we saw in time trial again. Noka, 2 races in a row. We see you towards the top of time trial in 22. You qualify P12. We see you towards the
yeah,
top of the time trial in 21. You qualify P8, I think.
yeah. It's just it's not even I'm not even a time trial merchant. It's like a mental. There's just something stopping me. It's ridiculous. My finger was twitching the whole time on the lap. And I literally paused it on my outlap. I was like shaking my hands, like this, like just get it out of the zone, you know, like. I don't know. I think like the pressure of coming back and like being this double champ. Who said that? You know, like fucking BS. I don't know. I need to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I'm interested to see how you do. Once you get back into it, I think it'll be definitely great to see someone challenge the top three of Kitten, Insanity, and Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. Congrats on the points today. I think the 20-second penalty is on this stream, so you can get it removed. I don't know why
20-second
it did that.
penalty.
Yeah,
What?
when you left the session, it gave you a 20-second penalty. Don't
Oh,
know why.
great game.
I know, right? But yeah, that should be easily removed. Should be able to get back that P8. But yeah, congrats on the P8, and yeah,
Not
hopefully see
happy.
you out next time.
Yeah. Cheers anyway.
Yep. So we move on to I said Elka was the lowest driver. He's actually not. So we move on to the two DNFs. Light. First of all, welcome in. Is your party audio included? All right. So if you just include your party audio real quick. Okay, if you don't want to do the interview, you don't have to. Do you want to do it? Okay, cool. Okay, Joshy, we'll move on to use your party audio included.
Should be.
Okay, let
Hopefully.
me check real quick. Joshy, talk.
Testing, testing.
Yeah, okay, it's working. So Joshy, I am very sorry for you, but before we get to that race and whatever happened in that, talk us through qualifying. What a lap!
I don't know. Just doing it as normal. Went off my first run. I was not feeling it at all. I was sliding all over the place. Second run was okay. Managed to get provisional pole, I think it was, for like a couple minutes until I think Charlie and Light took it away. And then yeah, I was full on focused, like game on it for my final run. I'm just really happy I managed to get pole position for the second time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great drive from you. Joshy, on that qualifying, it was honest, I was not expecting that, and I thought Stealth was going to take it away from you towards the end. 'Cause I think he touched the inside. I think he had it, and he touched the inside curb in the penultimate corner. I think that's what lost him a chunk of time. And yeah, I mean, moving on to the race, obviously you had a great start, and the strategy was there. You had a buffer behind to the Astons and all the other cars, and then Stealth and Charlie. I don't know what happened there. Talk to them about that. I don't know. There was some bumping. I don't really know. But just walk us through what you were trying to do from up to where the start of the race to that unfortunate DNF.
Well, I was just trying to hold position. At first I was trying to get stealth out of my DRS, but it was quite hard, so I was like, I'm just gonna back off and save tires. And then safety car came out, and then box for hards. I think Stealth and Charlie got wing damage from hitting each other, and then Stealth hit the back of me. Um, and then yeah, whatever happened with Light, I am pissed off with whatever he was doing. I was questioning Neo's restart a bit of how late he was gonna go, but it was fine. But whatever Light was doing was just stupid.
So I'm looking in the Tier 1 race direction actually right now. He's posted a clip.
He's
It
saying
looks
his
like
controller disconnected, but I don't care. That's his responsibility, in my
it is definitely
point
his
of view.
responsibility. I mean, it just
Like
wow.
he's costed me a win. I was net
Yeah, but
P1 when all
I
them
think
pitted, and I had a buffer to quite a few people that could have challenged me.
yeah, I think this is definitely yours. It's a shame that that happened. I mean, it looked like you were just gonna be on for an easy one there. And yeah, I mean, any other thoughts? Like, how do you feel for the next race?
What is next race?
France.
France.
I
We have a week off.
love France, to be honest. My past two races when there was multiple tiers in tier two, I I was enjoying it, like comeback drives. I think it was full quali like 2 seasons in a row. I didn't qualify well, but I managed to like get P2 and first place, I think, out of them. So I'm looking forward to
Oh,
seeing what I can do.
Forest.
See you, Oko.
You're welcome.
Peace.
Yeah, I mean, Joshy, I'm looking forward to what you can do. We have a week off next week, so enjoy that as well. Yeah, it's a shame that happened, but yeah, I feel for you, man. Move on to the next highest driver, which is Neo. Impulse Neo. Leading a couple
Hello.
safety cars, huh?
Yeah.
First of all, your audio is included, I assume.
Let's see. I hope it is. It is.
Yes, it is. Awesome. So, just walk us through your qualifying before we get to the race.
Qualifying was an absolute mess. I couldn't get a good lap in, but then I never had a good representative time. So my teammate right next to each other, so we just started going through the field. No lap one chaos. So I think we ended like 11th and 12th. Then Insanity spun, so we got ahead of him. So it was just a whole lot of chaos for qualifying than the beginning of the race.
I mean, yeah, in the race, obviously you went for a long stint on those medium compound tires. I assume
Austria
you're waiting for a safety
2.0.
car. Yeah, Austria 2.0. I assume you were waiting for a safety car or something
Yeah,
like that towards
because
the end of the stint, but
yeah,
in
the
the
two
middle of the
safety
stint,
cars in the beginning really helped
yeah.
because I barely got 60% wear on the front left.
Yeah, it looked like you were still. I mean, I checked the race director and I thought you would be losing time to AMG, but you were still putting in good laps on 26 lap old tires. So it was definitely a great try for you on those. But those safety car restarts, I saw how late you were going. You weren't backing off the safety car too much either. You were really kind of following it through as it went in the pit lane and then going really late. Was that the strategy the whole time?
Yeah, because the one thing I always notice is when you go late, people really try to go alongside you, try to full steam it before the leader goes. So, because I've always been able to like go late, because someone like will go alongside me, and then they have to brake, and then I'll just slam the throttle.
Yeah, it definitely was a good restart. Perfectly legal as well. Yeah, I mean, absolutely great drive. What happened with XR School? What were your thoughts when XR School went off the track and you lost your rear gunner and it looked like you guys were going to be able to hold on?
I was very sad. I was like, no, my homeboy's gone. Because like through the whole race before the safety car, we had Genie behind us, and he couldn't get by because I kept giving gold DRS.
Yeah, I mean, when XR School got went off track and got passed by, I believe it was like three, four people in the span of like a complex of corners, like three corners, and
It
then
was
Kitten
very
Insanity.
sad.
Yeah, it's just easy pickings for them. But yeah, I mean, Neo, definitely congrats. What can we see from you in France 2 weeks time?
I don't know. Hopefully, a different shot than going mediums to softs, even though it works.
Well, yeah, I don't think the I don't think the softs are good at France, but who knows? If anyone's gonna make it work, you probably will. So, congrats, and look forward to see what you can do in 2 weeks. Enjoy the week off.
Thank you.
Moving on to the next highest driver, which is Mr. Stealth. What a drive on the first day back, huh?
Yeah, quite something, isn't it?
Can you just walk us through qualifying, man? I thought you had pole.
Yeah. Genuinely, I don't know where the pace came from. You know, uh, came back. I was way off the pace, but pulled through. I was like, P2 was like, hold your horses, and then Joshy came in with that lap, but I was still very happy with it. I was late as well because my internet went out, so yeah, still managed to get 3 laps in. Fortunately, the third one, not as good because made a mistake. Could have been pole, but P2. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, definitely a good lap from you. I think. Did you have it in that final lap? I saw you touch the inside curb on that final sector. Do you think that cost you pole?
Definitely, but it was first sector that let me down as well. I went too high in the banking of the hairpin. I mean, it's those millimeters, milliseconds of break too late and you go too deep. So
Yeah, I
just
mean, for sure. Go on.
No, that's fine.
So I was just gonna say, I mean, the race. Moving on to that, you had a decent start. Maybe had to look up the inside. I think the old Mr. Stealth would have definitely sent that one. It looks like you've matured a bit, like kind of like Max Verstappen maturing over these last couple of races. Can you speak to that a little bit? I mean, it looks like your racing IQ has really shot up to the moon.
Yeah, I think I've realised the opportunities that that just you know rise that if you survive, you could get a podium, and that showed at Miami as well. I was nowhere on pace, and pulled through, got P3. So it's especially after Miami, I kind of I took it to heart that I can get a podium at anything. Finally applied it properly, and well, it worked. Final lap got a bit scruffy with runner, but I don't know. I'll have to see the replay.
Yeah, it was definitely hard racing. I don't think there was anything wrong with any of it. I think you guys both had a huge battle that lasted a lot of the race. And yeah, what happened with you and Charlie on the safety car? I didn't really see too much of it.
I don't know myself either. I think we're going into, I think it's Schreiberlack, something like that.
You know the corner names?
I only know one corner. That's because of Yano up me.
Why? How do you know the corner names? What?
I don't know, bro. And
Go on.
all I see is just the Haas literally basically stopping on track, and I just couldn't do anything. Not enough time to react. Maybe if I was on a wheel, maybe I could have avoided him on a controller because of the delay. Absolutely not. And then I think Charlie went into the back of me, but that got a bit of damage. But then I think his whole front wing came off later on.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. A lot of chaos in that safety car for no reason.
lots of chaos for sure. Definitely was a slow one, but yeah, I mean, Stealth. I'm really proud of the way you like improved, and it looks like you're definitely got the pace to challenge up the front on your day. I think that maiden win here is coming. It's definitely coming, and yeah, what can we expect in France? Are we expecting that maiden win in France?
If I can keep it within track limits, I've got a good chance. Last season, had a pretty good pace, was able to stay in the pack, but obviously Ferrari happened. And then,
I would say McLaren happened, but
well, depends. I didn't see the Joel one, but the one with Manu, bit of a dive one.
yeah, I prefer not to
But
speak.
yeah,
But
yeah. Pace was decent, so I'm looking forward to France. I think I've definitely got the pace. I'm somehow faster than I was last season, and this was my worst track, so I'm looking forward for France because that's decent track. Just need to keep it within track limits.
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Enjoy the week off. Congrats on the great race today. I think P6 doesn't show everything that you did today, so congrats.
Yeah, thank you. See you next
Moving
time.
on. Yep, see ya. To Roadrunner. Comeback, huh? You come back, reserve once, and you get what? P5? Nice one, Runner. And you
Yeah.
leave me in the box alone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just knew I could race tonight, so might as well. And it was definitely worth it. Nice to
How was
come
qualifying?
back. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to come back on the 21 game. The cards just feel a lot different compared to the 22 games, so yeah.
How was qualifying for you today?
So me and Charlie decided that we just wanted to change the strategy a bit. One go on medium, one go on soft. I happily took the medium option. So I felt like I had good pace, but obviously because I'm the medium tyres and everyone else is on softs, it didn't really show my true pace, but it was alright. I think it was like P8 or something, P9. But yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not definitely not bad for the first race back. And then in the race, I think you had a moment early on, and you were down towards the back.
I had a moment with insanity. I kind of have to look back at the clips, see who's right, who's wrong. Is that little turn there, or turn two, or before the like bank a hairpin? So
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't really. Maybe Insanity turned more, maybe it turned less, but it caused an incident and made me get front wing damage. But yeah, I had to pit, and luckily there was a safety car, but it didn't really affect me. So, or maybe a bit, but not significantly.
I mean, yeah, from what I saw, it looked like you kind of just pulled over on him. But again, as you said, in the moment, I don't really know
Yeah.
fully what it was. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll let the stewards decide that if you decide to submit. But yeah, later on in the race, you obviously were fighting with stealth a lot. What were you trying to do? You just trying to wait till the end of the race, or?
No. It was beyond annoying me. I was ahead of him, but there was some battling between Jimmy, who were on the mediums and on the old mediums, and then that kind of distracted me, and that got stealth through. Good move from him, just sitting back. Nothing that I could really complain about. But then after that, yeah, I tried to use my. I didn't want to burn all my ERS because I also had Oka behind me, and he did challenge me a couple of times. But yeah, I just kept on trying to get past him, and then towards the end, I was just thinking, maybe we should have got stealth maybe a bit earlier, and maybe could have been ahead of AMG too. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I didn't expect you to have so much pace after you got past stealth. I mean, stealth went a bit wide, and you got through in a fairly unconventional place. But yeah, I mean, is this your only race this season?
No, not for sure. But I've got exams, and maybe after that, maybe I can race, but it will only be like the last. It would be only be like I think the last race, so not a lot for me. But after that, next season I'll try and be back on here, try and be back on 22, try and race as much as I can to try and enjoy the league, and that's what it's for. It's to have fun, it's to enjoy, and just have some time off of whatever that you're struggling on, and just in the free zone really, and just trying to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely. Congrats on the P5, P6, P5, I think it was.
I don't know at this point.
P5. I think it was P5 because AMG got P4. So definitely a great race from you, Roadrunner. Welcome back, even if it is only for one race in the near future. But yeah, congrats, and look forward to seeing what you can do next time out you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So moving on to P4, making the top runners wait a while, but AMG.
Hello.
So you know what? Do you remember what you told me last time
I don't know.
in Russia in the interviews? You said I asked you if it was going to be the same thing with the sandbagging from in Zandvoort, and you said yes. So P4. That's
The
not exactly
sandbags were
shit.
definitely on. I attached them myself.
Just walk us through qualifying.
Well, I set a bank lap on mediums just so I could chase a delta, see what people are doing, maybe try the medium strategy. And then I decided against it, obviously, so I put a set of softs on. I did my first lap, and then I got collie blocked by try football in the second lap, which cost me a little bit, but I still beat my lap and put me P5 or something, didn't it? Decent quality lap. I found some tape.
Yeah, definitely a good quality lap from yourself. I'm surprised actually. I didn't think you'd be this far up, but
Oh, I'm still
definitely
not
great
happy.
from you.
I'm not happy with the front still. It's just drifting out more and more.
Dude, you gotta figure out this front, man. Like you can't. You just got a problem with the front everywhere you go.
It's the car. I don't like it. It doesn't like me. I don't
It's
like
a
it.
car. Still P4 though, but the car you don't like is pretty good. The race, obviously you held on ahead of the Roadrunner and Oka, I believe it was, and Stealth
Yeah.
as well later on. But early on in the race, can you just walk us through what happened there when you maybe saw and how you were taking it?
Well, I have a decent start. I think Kitten gets me. It was an Aston. Yeah, it should have been Kitten. Got me, and then I was sticking with Kitten just until some moment when I dropped the rear a little bit, and safety car comes out of VSC, saves me a bit. We all pit hard, and then one of the restarts, Light did something to Joshy. Like Joshy mounted Light, and only I can mount Joshy after what I did in India. So you know, and I just
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, for your in the middle of the race, it looked like you were sitting behind a 4 second gap to Neo. Was that the plan since you knew he had to box again, or were you just genuinely did not have the pace?
I knew Neil had to box, but I got like annoyed being behind Genie for so long because I was like, if if I was racing how I used to, I would have got past him quite quickly and easily, like Insanity and Kitten and Charlie. Like it shouldn't have took me that long. And then I don't know, after I got past him, I just couldn't push. The car didn't do it right. Like when the tyre wear starts coming, I think I lose confidence in the car and I can't push it as much. So I couldn't
Yeah, I
catch
mean,
it.
I thought you were just sitting back. It looked like Neo was just putting in some consistent laps, and I thought you were just sitting back waiting. And
Well,
was that the strat behind? Is you knew there were people behind you as well fighting?
I knew they were fighting. I was just trying to keep just enough ahead as well, so they would get DRS off me and essentially just cause a train. And when they start battling, I pull away the second, but I never pulled away the second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you didn't pull away as well.
It's,
Uh, yeah.
it felt wrong.
Yeah, so what can we expect for France next time out in 2 weeks?
Um, I don't know yet because it was a favourite track of mine. I put it on pole there in the wet and all that, like 2 seasons ago or something. And I've had decent races there when I haven't messed up strategy, but with the front, you need a lot of front for like you need confidence in the front for France. So I don't know yet. 'Cause if it's not gripping up, I'm gonna be at the back. I'm gonna be at warnings. I'll probably crash.
Well, that's okay. I didn't expect that prediction for that. So you
Ah
said you're gonna
no.
probably crash. So AMG's gonna win by about 5 seconds. Fucking sandbag. Are the sandbags gonna be in the car now?
um, I'll drop him halfway through the race
Oh,
when I
okay,
come in
good,
from a pit
good.
stop.
Well, enjoy the week off, AMG.
I will.
Looking
Hopefully,
forward
I'll
to see
do
what you can
better.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to see what you can do in France. And yeah,
Yeah. Thank
moving
you.
on to the podium sitters now. Finally getting to you, Charlie. We start with you. First of all, how are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
And I assume your party audio is included. I feel like you've done this a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, just walk us through qualifying for yourself. A very interesting session for you.
Yeah, quali had good pace, was looking good. It was close at the top end. Yeah, me and Roadrunner decided that he was going to do the alternate strategy and try and go along if the race went cleanly. But then on the last run, in the first sector, I improved by nearly 2/10, and then in the second sector, I was improving even more, but then invalidated. So that would have been pole position, but unfortunately, ended up getting P4. Um, then the race started well, made a position up, I believe, up to P3, and then safety car came out, and then I don't know what happened with the safety car, but everyone slowed down instantly, and I smashed into the back of Stealth, I think it was, which then got me damage, and then so I had to box for that. I had to box into the mediums, which I knew wouldn't last me to the end. So then, being second to last, I decided that I may as well just go back in for the hards and put one more position in front of me, which didn't make that much difference to me, to be honest. Then me and Runner ended up swapping positions, which worked out well, to be honest. And then I couldn't do. There was no way really that I could have caught the Aston Martins because Kitten was pulling Insanity along with the DRS, and I didn't have enough ERS to warrant me getting closer to them. However, I think P3 was a good result, but I think it could have been more if people know how to drive properly, because I think it was a complete shit show the whole entire fucking race, to be honest. Sorry, excuse me, but yeah, I think it was a good race, but you know, PT or P1 could have been there.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely an interesting race. I was surprised. I did still expect you to come back, and I'm glad you did come back. Definitely was a good race for you coming back from, I believe it was P11, around there from the safety car, and then coming back for a P3. I think maximizing damage limitation for sure.
Yeah, I had to go for moves which, you know, the moves which wouldn't be common ones, places where you wouldn't expect to go for a move. I had to try and go for to make the positions up, and it worked.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a interesting race from yourself. I believe there was a move around the outside somewhere. I think it was either on Genie. It was a nice one. A lot of grip there for yourself. And
Yeah,
definitely a good move to get you
uh,
up into putting positions.
I don't remember it, but yeah, might probably. But yeah,
So
congratulations to um, Kitten as well on the win. He hasn't been here for the last race or two, and he comes back and wins it. So yeah, fair play to him.
yeah, just getting things. So what can we expect from you in France?
Well, France has always been a stronger track of mine. Um, Obviously, I always try to race to win. Um, but yeah, I think I'll expect to be strong there, as I already have a setup which I know suits me well, and I know I have quite a lot of pace with. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking forward to seeing what you can do. Enjoy the week off. Um, yeah, I think great drive, damage limitation, and yeah,
all right, well,
congrats on
thank you,
P3.
thank you.
Enjoy the champagne for sure. Moving on to P2, Insanity. How you doing?
Hello, hello. Yeah. Thank God that's over. That's what I have to say on that. Just thank God that's over.
Yeah, so just qualifying, man. What happened? I think I have a guess what happened, but if you could just walk me through how you saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the plan was always start on the softs. But again, it's not full qualifying, so I wasn't going to use the inters, but instead I was going to use the mediums just to set my banker. Did that. That was fine. I was in quite a strong position in just the mediums, and I was on my lap, and already in the first couple of corners, I was something like 3.5, 4 tenths up. And I mean, I would have been aiming for about a 10-3, 10-4, so that would have put me near pole. But I mean, even then, I just got onto the curb. And if anyone's driven around Zandvoort, they know that the curbs are lethal. And yeah, I just lost the car, put it in the wall.
Yeah, I mean, the curbs I think are always going to be lethal around here. Absolutely unforgiving. But yeah, I mean, so obviously you start P11 in the race, I believe it was,
Yeah.
and starting in the mediums, the alternate strat. Was that the idea going in, talking to Kitten after that
Well, to be
DNF?
honest, I kind of just as soon as it's quite funny. I was celebrating the party. I was celebrating people going ahead of me. I was actually quite happy to start P11. Even though I know track position is so key. I mean, it's apart from Monaco, this is probably the hardest track to overtake at. I was just going for strategy. I knew that the softs, even though they're quick at the start, that they would drop off pretty quickly. So that's why I just went for the mediums and was going to play the long game. But I mean, that's it. The start of the race didn't really go much better than my qualifying. So I mean, I went to go around the outside of Runner. Again, the same place where I crashed. But just on the entry to that corner, there's a slight curb on the outside. And Runner moved over and I'm having to obviously avoid that curb, and we kind of just came together. So it was more just a racing incident. I don't blame him, but I also he gave me a squeeze, but like I think it's half of one, half a dozen of the other. And then straight after, literally half a lap later, I spin it on a curb. So I think that put me down to something like P13. So I basically had to start all over again. But then, yeah, from then, that's when my race really started after that. So.
Yeah, it definitely was a great comeback for you, especially after all that happened. Towards the end, I saw you were behind. Obviously, you were waiting, I think, behind Kitten. You didn't want to make moves while Kitten was making moves in the Alfa Romeos and the Ferrari. So was the strat still in play of last 5 laps? That's when you battle?
No, not even that. It's just any time I came within about 2 to 3 tenths of Kitten, anytime I got close to him, my car just lost all grip. The dirty air was so just that bad that I couldn't actually follow too closely. So anytime I was going to be in a position that I thought I could maybe make a move, my car would just snap, or I would just get huge understeer, and I just couldn't follow closely. So it it just ended up being that was ended up being the pace that I had to go at, which is fine because obviously it pulled me away from Charlie, and that was the aim at the start, was just to get away from Charlie. But obviously when we were 5 6 seconds up the road, obviously that was the time to make the moves, and I couldn't follow close enough to be able to do that. But yeah, I have to say, the thing that really sorted my whole race out was I pulled off a move on AMG just on the second safety car restart. If I hadn't done getting P2. So yeah, all in all, the damage limitation, and new championship leader, and so we take the positives out of it, and we move on. The pain's finally over from Russia and Zandvoort. I don't have to deal with those tracks again. So only better tracks for me to come. And I did tell you before it was my worst track. And my God, you could see why. Well, I wasn't lying on that.
Yeah, still P2 though. Still, however hard that it is to overtake at that track, still you made it look pretty easy, I will say. But yeah, I mean, good race all around. Good damage limitation after that spin early on. And yeah, P2 for yourself. Technically, you finished where I predicted you to. Technically. But different race winner, of course. But yeah, championship leader. Congrats on that, of course. And yeah, what can we expect from you in France?
A whole lot better than the last 2 races, hopefully. I mean, again, I mean, France isn't my strongest track, but it's not a weak track for me. It's just one of those that I'm happy to race at. It's, I think you'll see my stronger tracks are going to towards the end of the season. They're the ones I'll be looking forward to. But until we just got the last 2 races, and yeah, it's it'll only improve hopefully. And yeah, it's just to comment on the, because obviously I actually had almost a front row seat of the Joshy and Light situation. It was yeah. I know he said his controller disconnected, and obviously I know it's his responsibility, and that's unfortunate it happened. But it's these kinds of things I think that need to stop. If I'm being honest. I mean, there was obviously an incident. I know, obviously, it's perfectly legal to go whenever you want, but I think there's got to be something changed to do with safety cars because there's been too many incidents with safety cars recently. I mean, at this level, you should know how. So that's all I'll say on it. But again, congratulations to Kitten on the win. I think there's only a point between us now, and we've done the same races, so I think it's all up for grabs now. And, you'll see greatest comeback in history from Aston, 100-point deficit, and we'll still win the constructors.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see how that goes. Yeah, congrats on your win. Looking forward to see what you can do in France. Enjoy the week off, for sure. Championship leader Insanity. Moving on to the race winner. Welcome back. It was weird not seeing you in Russia, but back again here, huh? Did you include your audio video? Am I tripping? It's not sure. It's not.
Is it included?
I don't think so. I'm not hearing you. Yes, now it is. Awesome. So, Kitten, obviously, I believe it was P4 as you got in qualifying. Can you walk us through that quality session for yourself? Oh, did you just congratulate him for P11 qualifying? I'm just okay. I didn't. Why are you congratulating him?
I'm questioning that as well.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, that's why. I was. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Luck always plays a factor. I think he's gone through anything I would ask about. So, looking on to France, a week off, obviously, and first of all, I applaud you for. I think definitely, I'll need to applaud you for cooperating with us in our investigation we did, and it was all civil and all that. Yeah. Thankfully, yeah, we all sorted it. We're all on the same page, and yeah. So what can we expect from you in France? How do you remember that? What? Okay. Mhm. Yeah, maybe. That'd be awesome. All right. Well, P2 in the championship, I think, as it's said, you may be 1 point off. Good luck trying to make up that part then. I think if anyone can do it, you guys probably will. I mean, let's be honest, but yeah, congrats, and yeah, looking forward to see what you do in France. So, yeah, that's the end of the interviews. It's just myself today, so I don't really. Well, actually, I can do you guys. Does anyone want to do predictions for France? This is just me.
I'll do predictions.
Go on.
It's going to be
I
Red
will
Bull
not
1,
win.
2, Red
Red Bull 1,
Bull.
2. Charlie, with who? Who's your teammate?
I don't know. Who's one of the two.
So Red Bull
I
1, 2,
think-
and who's P3?
It'll be an Aston Martin, I reckon.
Insanity P4.
I'm not. Well, actually, no. To be fair, it'll probably be. Well, I'd like it to be me first, and then the two Aston Martin second. I'm not really too bothered which way around. As long as it's a
I'd
clean
say
race.
you'll be P2.
I'm gonna throw my prediction out there and say that I'm gonna get podium.
Wow,
Podium.
absolutely controversial. From
well,
the
like an interesting stat. I'm the only driver on the grid that's got 100% podium success. So that's,
What? There'll be 2 Aston Martins on the podium.
Well,
P4 again.
I mean, I think I do believe, as Kitten said, I don't believe it will just be a two-way fight. I reckon it will be multiple cars involved.
yeah,
Um,
DRS is powerful.
I don't even
DRS
think.
keeps me
I actually don't even think it will be the DRS. I don't think my prediction is whoever finishes first on track will not finish first in the race because I think it's going to be about penalties.
I just said
Yeah.
whoever's finish first on track's going to say
No. I've got a feeling whoever's going to be first on track will not win the race. Penalties.
So for me, I think the winner will be Insanity and followed by Kitten. And I think they'll be fighting at the line. Like, I think they'll be alongside towards the line, kind of thing. But I think Insanity takes it ahead of Kitten. P3, I'm gonna say Charlie. That's just like a boring thing to do, though. AMG,
That's the most common
Yeah.
one.
yeah, that's like the one. Insanity, Kitten, Charlie. That's mine. Chef, you're in here. What's your prediction?
Joshy.
All right, we're not listening to him.
Josh Masterclass.
No,
He's racing for McLaren, I have to say. I don't
you
watch
don't have to say
25.
anything.
I don't watch
Wait, you
25,
didn't say
the
Oka. You
first
didn't say
race to
Oka
watch.
win. You didn't say Oka win though, so you're not siding with your team.
Joshy.
Yeah, but Oka's the number 2.
I have a
Ooh.
feeling. I have a feeling that the Google will be up there at the front. I don't know why. But
He's
He's not going to be racing, I don't think.
He's not
really,
Yeah.
I swear he was literally just in the
Right.
race.
But he wasn't.
Very cool.
That was stealth.
That was
That
Stealth
was
Tracks, very cool.
Yeah, he submitted a ticket on him there.
Oh, well,
No,
well, you know what I'm on about. So can you just like, you know,
Yeah,
I think that we might see our first wet races or wet session.
I'm okay with it. It's not wet. I'm running. I'm tired of seeing dry running. I want to see some wet carnage.
No,
I
I
want to
think
steal more.
I think the dry running is more. Not even. I don't know if everybody would agree, but I think dry races are more fun just because there's obviously the DRS helps. But also just it gets it helps with. I just think it just helps with with racing.
Wet quality dry race.
I quite like a wet quality in a dry race.
I prefer it the way around. I prefer it the way around. Because the thing is with France is that when it's wet at France, it's impossible to see the what do you call it, the lines.
Yeah.
And the lines as well, yeah.
But anyway,
You'll see. I reckon you will see quite a few people with penalties in the first two corners. And
as long
validations.
as there's not a safety car, then we should be okay.
You shouldn't get a safety car. Wasn't miles away.
Probably the noise on the stream is starting to stutter. So I'll end it there. We're going on for 2 hours now. I think we just did a 50-minute. I think we did a 50-minute interview out of everyone.
Jesus.
That's a lot. So obviously you heard the predictions from everyone, and yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go watch the end of the Warriors game and then go watch the real race. Was it interesting without spoiling it? Was the real race interesting?
No, it
No,
was
it's very
boring.
boring.
Yeah.
Baku was boring.
If you're gonna watch
The most
a certain
interesting
part,
thing
watch
in
that
the
last
entire, I
last.
won't say what happened, but the most interesting
It's at the
thing
end of
in
the
the
race.
entire race is at the end of the race, and it doesn't even involve a driver.
Was it
Well,
Ocon?
it does and it doesn't.
It involves
Yeah.
a driver, but it also
It was
involves.
Ocon almost hitting someone, was it?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
most.
That
That
was
was
the
the most
It's
interesting part.
Baku. Was there no safety car?
No,
Yeah, there
one.
was. There was, but like even then,
No,
it
there
was
wasn't a
pretty
second
boring
was,
race.
but the
Oh,
crash
sorry,
was-
yeah, sorry,
the
there
crash
was.
was boring.
So,
Because
yeah.
nicked it approaching.
Don't say it. Don't say
Right.
it. Don't say it.
Let me guess.
But yeah, it's yeah, it was just so boring. Like,
The crash wasn't even entertaining.
It's one of those that'd be more entertaining for you to watch the highlights than the race.
You're
Yeah.
joking.
It's one of those races. Yeah.
We're going for 2 hours.
Sure.
See ya. Thank you for coming. Stop by
sure.
2 weeks from now. As we take a week off. Not
I didn't even know there was a break, to be fair.
No, I did. I forgot.
I'm
about
happy
that.
to break.
Thank you.